What if every single person on the planet thought like an entrepreneur? What if schools taught opportunity spotting instead of just test taking? Would the world collapse into chaos or explode into innovation? Let's unlock this thought experiment and uncover the secret consequences of entrepreneurial thinking going global. First, let's define it. Thinking like an entrepreneur isn't about launching a startup. It's about seeing problems as opportunities. It's about taking calculated risks, owning your outcomes, and refusing to wait for permission. It's being resourceful, adaptable, and solution-obsessed. Now imagine, if everyone thought that way, from the janitor to the CEO, the student to the retiree. If entrepreneurial thinking went mainstream, innovation would skyrocket. Why? Because instead of waiting for a boss, a policy, or a handout, people would build. We'd see more micro-businesses solving hyper-local problems, explosions in tech, health, and education solutions. A collapse of the victim mindset and the rise of self-responsibility. In short, the world would become a problem-solving machine. But here's the twist. Not everyone should think like a startup founder. Because society still needs stability, execution, and teamwork. If everyone chased risk and disruption, we'd lose the people who keep the trains running. We'd face too many chiefs, not enough builders, collapsed industries that rely on routine and predictability, potential ego clashes, burnout, and constant reinvention with no grounding. Entrepreneurial thinking is powerful, but like fire, it must be contained and directed. So what's the secret? The world doesn't need 8 billion CEOs. It needs 8 billion entrepreneurs, people who act like owners wherever they are. Whether you're flipping burgers or leading a company, you bring initiative, creativity, and accountability. That's where the real revolution happens. When entrepreneurial thinking is everywhere, but entrepreneurial ego isn't. So what happens if everyone thinks like an entrepreneur? We don't get a world of startups. We get a world of solutions, of creators, doers, leaders. A world where success isn't reserved for the top 1%, but built by those who dare to think differently. If you're ready to think like a true entrepreneur, hit that subscribe button. Because on this channel, we don't just chase success. We decode it. Like, comment, share, and stay tuned for more secrets to success.